This is a powerful full moon in Aquarius that comes up, and it is it's powerful because we have the moon that is conjunct Pluto and the sun that is conjunct Jupiter. And the south node already entered Leo and the north node entered Aquarius. So we have a big emphasis on this axis, and it is showing us that this full moon is a really enormous point of change, because Jupiter is conjunct the sun, means that Jupiter will be in the heart of the sun on this day, I guess. It's a couple of hours, it's so close that this means that when a new cycle begins, Jupiter has to die in the heart of the sun, and then it will be reborn again. And Jupiter is growth. Jupiter is our way how we grow, and it doesn't always mean it has to be something really magical that will show up, but it can. And in this moment, to be aware of where this is happening in your life. Take a look at your chart. Go to astro.com and take your chart to see where Leo in a whole sign house system is in your chart. And take a look at the meanings of this house, where this new beginning is happening in your life. And of course, there is so much energy in this big change. We can feel it, right? It's and it's the same place where the next eclipse will happen. So it's on the 12th of August, the eclipse that is happening. And so this is really and it's happening in Leo, right? And so this is the emphasis on this axis of Leo and Aquarius, and moving towards the highest good and the highest good of all by stepping into the real quality of Leo and into the growth of our heartfelt Leonine creative energy. And it is I want to take a card for the collective in the beginning and a couple of Lenormand cards as well, and then I draw just a moon card and Lenormand cards and a way of the horse cards for every single sign. So bear with me for a moment, and we have the card for this. I have two cards, I guess, because they are so stuck together. And we have, for the collective, is work through your fears. It's a new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears and have faith in your dreams with a waxing crescent moon. And this is our message for the collective, and to have, see where we have the Lenormand cards. We have the card of the fish. The card of Pandora's box. And the card of the house. And this is like our financial fears on the point, right? We have the idea that something will happen that will open up the Pandora's box, and then we will be in doom. Yeah, we were doomed. We will be doomed. But that is not what is happening, because we have the house in the end, and it's reminding us that we have to work our way through our fears, as the moon cards in the beginning said, that we have to work our way through our emotions that come with the Pandora's box, and at the ground of the box there is hope. It's not all doom in this box. It's not all negative emotions, and we have to work our way through all of them to get to the point that we reach the place where the hope is. And the hope is the stability. The hope is stepping into a financial stability that comes with a house, and moving beyond the fears and allowing ourselves to be in the stable place where we can be. So this is a big change, and it's a big change for us as a collective. And let's take the card from this deck as well. And we have the card of intuition. And the card of intuition is the card that reminds us that we know what we have to do in this moment. We know where to step into our own power of the Aquarian uniqueness, into the power of the masses, into the power of humanity, where we have to step into our uniqueness and show the heart that we can show with Leo in with the Sun and Jupiter in the Leonine creative energy. And this is the reminder that you already know what you have to do to step into the power, to step into the leadership for yourself, for the greater good, and for the greater good of all. And now I will draw a couple of cards for each sign, and I see you in the reading, and you find the timestamps for those in the description box as well. So let's take a look what comes up, and I'll just take a couple of cards to see where this energy will lead us. And we have the card for Leo. That is self-explanatory. We have the new moon eclipse, and we have expect powerful change. And of course, because the emphasis is on Leo, we expect big changes in the Leonine energy. And wherever that is in your chart, you can be a Leo rising, Leo sun, and wherever that is in your chart, take a look and take the theme that is coming up as the change that is happening. And let's take more cards. And something that was stagnant is ending, and that is where this is leading. And we have the card of I can show you the cards of the crossroad, and it is a crossroad, and it is a crossroad into a future where you take another step. And we have the coffin, and that is a choice that you are taking in this moment, where you are taking this chance to change your attitude, to change your perspective about something that is about lack or loss. And there is something that you can step into with this card combination that is like a crossroads, and that leads into opening a door that was closed before. So whatever that is in your life, wherever you choose to put yourself into, it leads into a big, big change. And as we can see, we have the card 20, And this card tells us it's close to shore, and it is like a long path that you already walked. This mare is like, she's tired, and she is close to the shore where she headed, and she is almost there. It's just a tiny moment to be persistent, that she is able to see the ocean. And that is the horse in the sky, in the clouds, yeah, firing her up to persist and to move on, because she is so close to reaching her goal. But she is tired, and that is showing me that you, Leo, went a long way and that you are tired. It's not the time to give up. It's the time to move on, because you are so close to achieving your goal. Thank you, Leo, for being here, and I see you soon. Welcome, Virgo, to your reading. The full moon in Aquarius. What this brings for you. We have a moon card for you. Let's take a look. And we have for you, show the world the real you. And it's the full moon in Aquarius. So this is the question, how unique can you be? You know, that's the card for this full moon. And are you allowing yourself to show up as the unique you that you are? Let's take a little more cards as well. And we have the card of the fish, and we have the card of the child, and we have the card of the tree. And this means to me that there is something in your financial world that needs a new beginning. And it is coming. And the new beginning is coming with a lot of growth, because we have the tree, and the tree is rooted in the earth, and the tree is growing up into the sky. And there is this moment where you decide to do something different in your financial world. You do something different, and it will lead into a new beginning and into a success that is rooted into the earth, and it is growing into the sky. And it's beautiful, because it shows that you will be successful with this. And it is reminding and asking you to step into your uniqueness in this moment. And we have the card 9, the language of breath. And this is coming back into your body, breathing, and allowing yourself to be something special in this world. Welcome, Libra. We'll see what this new moon is for you. Did I say new moon? It's a full moon. Can happen all the time that I say new moon, but it's a full moon in Aquarius, and it's really, really potent, and it's changing a lot of lives. And this is your card. Bring love into the situation. And it's a new moon in Aquarius, so it is the right sign, and it is the invitation to bring love. Whatever that is, in what is on your mind right now, always, love is always the answer, even if we don't know the question. And I don't know what that means to you, but we have the ship, we have the keyhole, and we have, oh no, it's not the truth, but this is and we have the clover. And that is showing me that there is something happening that will open up for you, that will open up a door for you, and it is connected to luck. And it can be that it has to be on a journey. So you have to move somewhere. You have to go somewhere to make this decision to open up this door. But if you do, there is a lot of luck involved getting you into the place where you really want to go, because it shows you the right door that is to open up for you, and that is to bring you a lot of change and a lot of luck. And we have the card 13, and it is called Sky of Mind. And this is the invitation to let your mind go for a moment. Allow yourself to embody yourself, not to allow the mind to take over and to tell you what is possible and what is not possible. With this new moon, everything is possible. Let go of the mind that tells you something else. And it can mean, this is a big transformation, because the moon will be close to Pluto. And this is like a change of mind. It's transformation of the mind. So allow this to happen. It will lead into something really beautiful and something really, really lucky that you will enjoy. Scorpio. What this new moon, this full moon, will bring. I'm so sorry that I'm always saying new moon. This full moon is bringing for you. That's what we can see in the moon card. And we have the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. And that can be something difficult for Scorpio, because sometimes they are protected. But this is the real card for this full moon. And it is beautiful because it shows that it is needed, that you show who you really are. Let's take a normal card to show us. And we have the moon. We have the crossroads. And we have the heart. You being in relationship, being in love, in a place where you change your mind about that, and where you have to make a decision which step to take next to get into your heart again. And I believe that this is about relationships, that this is a moment in time where you decide again. And it is, Leo Aquarius is in square to Scorpio, so it is a crossroads that is really important for you right now. So can you allow yourself to step into your heart and to allow yourself to be in love again? That's a good question for you in this full moon. And let's take one of these as well. And this is, we have the card 29, and this is the Black Horse Wisdom. And it is about you stepping into your own authenticity, to being all of you. It's like this horse is like dancing in the night, and the light of the moon is shining upon it. And it's stepping into the wisdom and the authenticity that comes with your wisdom, and to allow yourself to step into the next phase of your life. And that is opening up your heart for someone else again and being in this place of love. Sagittarius, welcome to your full moon card. And in your case, it is the full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So something is on your mind right now that is about an issue, and you have a hard time dealing with it, and this is coming to an end. So that's really beautiful, and we see what the Lenormand cards say, and we have the Tower, and it isn't a tower as in Tarot. It is a Lenormand tower, so it is moving beyond your limitations. And moving beyond your limitations that come with the card of the mouse, and which comes with a card of you not valuing yourself enough, and with the clouds. And there is something that your issue that came along in this phase of your life was about you not valuing yourself enough and not allowing yourself to move beyond your own idea that you don't have enough and that you are not enough, and that you showed up in the outer world with being afraid of showing up, showing yourself and allowing yourself to be more. Maybe you were ridiculed when you were young, or maybe you were told that you are not enough. But this is ending now, because we have the Tower in the beginning, and the Tower is like moving beyond the borders, moving beyond your own limitations, and showing up as the leader that you are in this world. And you have to know that you are not lacking anything, and that you can really step into this role of leadership, and that you have everything that is needed to be fulfilled and to fulfill the role as well. So, and we have, that's beautiful as well in this context, and it's the card Bonfire. And for me, it is like the fire horse, or you have to step into something right now that is beyond your own expectations. Maybe there is a leadership role that is waiting for you, and this is step into the fire of your own fear and burn all the lack away. Allow yourself to move beyond your limitations and allow yourself to be the leader that you really are. Capricorn, welcome to your full moon card. We'll see where this is, what is happening in your life, and we have the waving crescent moon, and it's have faith in your dreams. So there is something, Capricorn, that you really want to experience. So what is it that you dream of? What is it that you want to experience? And we have the park, we have the snake, and we have the clouds. And this tells me that there is something that you really long for, that is being in public, being recognized, being as potent in the public as you can be, and letting go of the fear that comes with it. And there is this path that wasn't so forwards as the snake goes in not a straight line, right? And so it's leaving behind the fears and the pathways you chose, and to step into the outer world and show yourself as beautiful as you are. Leave behind the fears that come with all of your own ideas of limitation and being complicated as you think the snake is, and allow yourself to step into your dream that you really long for. And this is the card too, that is the card believe. So it's coming back to the moon that we had in the beginning. It's have faith in your dreams. Believe in that you can accomplish what you long for, Capricorn. And then take the first step. Aquarius. Let's take a card, a moon card for you, and see where this full moon in Aquarius is leading. And we have the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So this is the invitation to take a deep look at what your dreams are about and what the steps are. And I almost can feel the Aquarian saying, I don't want to do that one. And it's because Taurus is square to your Aquarian energy. And I think there is a middle path to all of this, to see, okay, what can I do, what's the next step, and not to do it as the Taurian would do in a really straight way, to embody it. So I think it is the invitation to take a step, to move beyond, towards the door that you really want to open, and to be bold enough to move towards it. And we have the courage of the bear, and the door that you want to open with a keyhole there, and we have the journey that you are on to really do it and to step into the next step. I think it is obvious for you that you are unique, Aquarius, and the whole energy is happening in the axis of Aquarius and Leo. So you are emphasized by the North Node entering in your sign. So you are the one who has to show up as the unique one. And to have the courage to do so is something that sometimes Aquarian needs, because they have Leo in the opposite sign. And so it's your time to show up, to have the courage to go the whole world into the world with the journey, and with the bear having the courage to open up this door. This is the invitation that you have, Aquarius. And it's a new cycle. You will do this. Let's take a look at one of those cards. And we have this card. And this card is called In the Silent Way. And it's perfectly aligned to this message, because the silent way is the leading from behind. It's not the bold move of the Leo, look at me. It is like being unique and knowing that you know how to lead in this moment, and what to do in this moment to open up a new door for yourself and for all of us. This is the Aquarian that really takes leadership and allows himself, herself, itself to step into the role and to show the beauty of your uniqueness and of your love for humanity. And it takes to take a step into real people, real leadership, but it takes your step in your unique way. Pisces, welcome to your card. And we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in your sign, in Pisces. So there is something that needs balance, and maybe there is something that is about your spirituality, your creativity, and your practical day-to-day alignment, and that you need to step into more balance with this. Let's take a look at the normal cards, what is happening in your life. And we have the Mountain, we have the Key, and we have the Flowers. And that shows me that there is something that is like blocking you in this moment. It can be just a thought, it can be something that is in your real life blocking you to show up in the way that you used to do. And it's telling me that you have the key to step into the growth with it. So it is this moment of change where you overcome the blockage and you overcome the the limitation that you experienced in the last part of this journey. And this is like stepping into the moment to allow yourself to grow and allow yourself to use the key to open the door that you really want to experience. So it's a big shift for you as well. And we have the card 37, and it is the Messenger. It's about communication. So it is about you being in a role where you allow yourself to communicate something, to be this messenger person, and to show up for other people, show up for your own growth, and to step into the balance that we had in the beginning. This messenger is balanced. So it is about you taking an action to step into the balance of your spirituality and into your practicality at the same time. Aries, welcome to your full moon message. And for you, we have meditate and contemplate, and it's the new moon in Pisces. And I think that's the message that Aries doesn't want to have, contemplate and meditate. They want to do. And that is maybe the message that you need in this moment. It is not the time for you to move forwards. And that is often because, you know, you have a lot of energy that happened in your sign. You have Neptune in your sign, and you have Saturn at the moment turning retrograde in your sign. So I think it is the difficulty of you allowing yourself to not move forwards, and that is something that is sometimes terrifying you, because you want to do something, and maybe you want to do something to step into a new reality of in your finances. And this is the invitation to hold on for a moment and not to allow yourself to be to be terrified by the Pandora's box, because maybe it's a fear that you have if you are not active, if you don't do the right things, that your finances will go upside down and that you will experience something dramatic. But it's not. It's the invitation to hold on for a moment. Your finances will move through this archway and move into the light that we have in the end of the archway, and that they will change in a beautiful way. Your finances will grow. Don't allow the fears to take over, that they won't. And we have one of these. And we have white. Oh, That's interesting, because we have two cards. We have on the first card is Kairos, and Kairos. It's not Chiron. It's Kairos. It is seizing the moment, and it's what I said in the beginning. That's not the time to act and in a proactive way. It is being present, and the Kairos horse is in the same color as the background, and you can see it in the moment it appears. It's not, you cannot know when it's coming. You have no way of anticipating it. You just can stay in the present moment to jump on the horse when it shows up. When we come to your financial situation, that means that there is something that you are not supposed to do in this moment, except being present. And when the opportunity arrives, to jump on it and then to act on it. And we have the second card. It's called the Field of Dreams. And it is like your dreams will come true. And that's the important thing. Your dreams will come true. But it's not something you have to proactive move towards. You are called to create something, and the Field of Dreams often reminds me of the movie Field of Dreams, where someone builds a baseball field, I guess, and because he's called to, because he hears a voice, and this is the moment Kairos appears. This is the moment to act on something when the call comes, and then jump on the horse because it will fulfill your dreams. So, Taurus, welcome to your card for the full moon in Aquarius. And we have the energy is gaining momentum. It's a waxing moon. So this is a promising card. That's something that you want to experience and that you want to change, that you want to maybe even a new beginning. The whole axis of Leo and Aquarius is square to your sign, so it takes a little bit of momentum to get you into change. And we have the fox. We have the ring, and we have the mountain. So something wasn't moving forwards as you wanted it to. Can be in a relationship. This can be that what you expected to happen, something wasn't happening in this moment because it was the wrong timing. But and because it was the wrong timing, there was like a blockage in your relationships somehow. And this is the moment where this shifts. The wrong things that blocked you are going somewhere else and leading into something that leads into the relationship that you really want. Let's take one of these as well. And it is the card Close to the Shore. And Close to the Shore tells me that you walked a long path in this, and that you felt like nothing will work out for me. Nothing sticks, so to speak. And this is the invitation to move forwards because you are so close to the shore. And the horse in the sky is cheering her up to say, move, move, take the next step, take the next step, don't give up. You're so close to the shore. You will be successful. And even if you had the experience that nothing sticks, and it does, it will. So take the next step and don't allow this thing to hold you back. The momentum is rising. So, Gemini, welcome to your full moon message. And you have a fiery climax approaches. It's a full moon in Aries. Let's take a look. So something is happening in your life where it reaches its climax, and let's see, and don't get anxious about it. It's a really auspicious full moon that we have, and we have the moon, we have the heart, and we have the clover. And these combinations show me that there's something in a relationship, in your emotions, in your heart opening. Maybe it is a relationship that you long for. Maybe it is something that is on your mind that keeps you worried, and that keeps you in the space where you dim yourself down by the moon that comes often with a little bit of fog or uncertainty. And it can be that this is an uncertainty that you experience in your heart area. You experience this maybe in a relationship, in a way how you show up as a loving person. And this is showing us that this is changing now. And it's changing for the better, because we have the clover in the end, and we have the lucky change that will show up, that will get your mind and your emotions into the right place. So something is like a fiery, beautiful, it's a fiery and beautiful, auspicious thing that will happen in your life, whatever that will be. And we have the keeper of the mysteries, and it feels like you step into something, and we have this combination of a woman and a horse standing in a cave and being connected to the water on the ground, and holding up her hand and creating something like the dolphin coming out of her smoke of the hand, and the healing of the owl. And she is like stepping into the unique being that she is. And there is like a healing journey happening. And this healing journey is the connection of the moon and the heart, and the mind and the heart, that will open up for you. And you are already on this journey. And you are on this journey, and you will be successful with it, because you fully step into this journey to show up as the healer that you are, that is able to create a magic in the moment, being connected to the ground, being connected to the water on the ground, to the emotions, and then creating healing and magic with it. Welcome, Cancer, to your full moon card. And we have for you, it doesn't want. And we have for you, take time to breathe out. And I want to show you the second one as well, because it was like sticking to each other. And we have this is the disseminating moon, And we have the second card is nothing will come of this situation. It is a void of course moon. And nothing will come of this situation is, for me, feels like there is something on your mind that is emotional. And if you are worried about something, you don't have to be, because nothing bad will happen. Let's take a little more cards to see what we are talking about. And we have the bear. We have, the star. And we have the owls. And this is showing me that this is the time to be courageous about stepping into communicating your dreams and your visions courageously, and to be bold enough to move towards your vision. The star is your North Star, and it stresses you out sometimes when you move towards your North Star that you are afraid of showing up, and maybe you are afraid of really stepping into this courage to show up as a visionary that you are. But this is the moment, Cancer, where this is needed in our world. We need your vision, we need your courage, and we need you to show up as the unique being that you are. And it is the card that is connected to this is the card 6. It's rivalry. You are afraid of stepping into competitions. And you don't have to have a real competition for this. This is the invitation to move beyond competition. Maybe you experienced a lot of competition in your life, and this is the moment where you are invited to step beyond that and show yourself as the visionary that you are. And there is no need for competition. There is no need for stepping into rivalry for you. It's you that shows the way. You have the North Star. Have a beautiful Aquarian full moon.